Hi guys, thank you for joining me. So I've just created my new channel which called Yagi Magi POC. In this channel we're gonna learn some tech things, hacking, and a lot of cool stuff. So in this video I'm gonna show you how to install Kali Linux on a virtual machine. So first we're gonna go to downloads and search for the latest version. Right now the latest version is 2019.4. We can download it from a direct download or from a torrent. Gonna click on this link and wait until the Kali Linux will be downloaded. Okay, we have the Kali Linux downloaded. Now we're gonna go to our VMware workstation. I'm using VMware workstation um, version 15. Now we're gonna go to a new virtual machine. Next. Now we are gonna choose the right version, which is this one, and click open. Next, we're gonna choose Linux and Debian 9. As we know, Kali is Debian OS. We're gonna give it a name, Kali Linux. Next, choose the amount of processors we want and the amount of memory RAM we want. I'm gonna give it 6 GB RAM. We can use a bridge. Basically, let's talk a bit about those options. So the first one, use bridge networking, is gonna give us the option to um, to use our new machine as it's like the physical PC we are working on. Okay, so we're gonna get an IP within the LAN. For example, if we have 192.168.1.1 on the router and 0.1.2 on the physical PC we are working on, so our new machine will get something like 0.1.3, for example. We have some other options. This one, as far as I understand, is gonna do NAT, networking translation, and we are gonna have the same IP as the physical PC has, and the physical PC is gonna do the NAT for us. So I want to get another IP within the LAN, so I'm gonna choose bridge networking. We can do some private networking between machines, like the third options, but we're gonna choose this one right now. So I'm gonna click next, 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 next. Amount of physical disk we want, so I'm gonna give it a 60 gigabyte. Next, next, and next. Let's power on this machine. Now you can choose the graphical install. I prefer the regular install, CMD install. The graphical install can do some troubles sometimes in terms of graphic drivers and stuff like this. So I'm gonna choose the regular install right now. Okay, now this is the installation process. I'm gonna click next for English, US language, American English. Now we're gonna give a host name for this machine. Mine will be Yagi Magi POC. I'm gonna click continue. Domain name, no need, continue. Now the default username will be root, not as parrot. Parrot or operating system will require you to configure a new username, which will not be a root username by default. In Kali Linux, the first username we are having in the installation will be the root username. So we're gonna give it a password. Gonna type the password again. Next, choose your location and click next. Now I'm gonna choose the entire disk because this is a virtual machine. So now I'm gonna click use entire disk. I'm not gonna dive into partitions stuff. You can play with the partitions in case you are installing the Kali Linux on a SSD or something like this on your physical device, or a dual boot or something like this. Now I'm gonna just choose the entire disk installation. Now it's getting the 60 gigabit I've configured earlier. I'm gonna click next. I'm gonna put the all files in one partition. Next. Finish. Next. Write changes to disk, of course, yes. Next. Now this process is gonna take something like 7, 10, maybe 15 minutes. So let's wait for it to complete. Okay, the installation process is about to finish. It's asking us if we want a network mirror. We're gonna choose no, and we're gonna let it finish. Now it's asking us if we want to install the grep bootloader on the master boot record. Since we are installing the Kali Linux on a virtual machine, we're gonna choose yes. In other cases, we can choose to install the grep bootloader on anywhere we want, on the SSD or on the HDD. So we're gonna click yes, and we are going to choose the main folder, which is the SDA. Okay, the installation has been finished. The default username will be root as we configured, and the password is what we configured earlier. And we are on. So this is the operating system. We have the terminal, we're gonna use it a lot. And we have some other cool stuffs over here. This is the main menu. We can search for apps like John, for example, like Hashcat, for example, and some other stuff. So the first thing we're gonna check is that we have internet connectivity. We can ping google.com. We can see that we have ping. Let's verify that by checking the if config configuration. Loopback interface is not interesting right now. We're just gonna have a look at the ETH0, which is the physical cable that is connected to our physical computer. And as we saw earlier, we are using this connection as a bridge. Okay, you can see it over here, settings and network adapter. It's connected right now, and we are using the network connection as a bridge, which gonna give us a new IP, not as the physical PC, but this new IP is gonna be within the LAN. Okay, so this is our IP. We're gonna hit update to update the system. All packages are up to date. Okay, great. And upgrade in order to upgrade the system. And we don't have anything to update or upgrade. The system is already updated. since the installation process is finished like 10 minutes ago. So everything is ready and set to go.